Hello students, welcome to our next video tutorial. We are at unit number 5, projections of lines and planes by auxiliary plane method. Already previously we have seen and discussed 4 problems on projections of lines using auxiliary plane method. Now we are moving to projections of planes using auxiliary plane method. Right? Problem number 5. Look at the question. A pentagonal plane with 40 mm side has an edge on HP. The surface of the plane is inclined at 45 degrees to HP and perpendicular to VP. Draw its projections by auxiliary plane method. Now this auxiliary plane method mention is important for us. Then only we are supposed to solve by auxiliary plane method. Now coming to the question details, given plane surface is pentagonal plane, right, of dimension 40 mm side, right. Coming to location, has an edge on HP. Pentagon will have how many edges? 5 edges, 5 corners and 5 edges. Now plane surface is inclined at 45 degrees to HP. Surface is inclined at 45 degrees to HP and perpendicular to VP. Right, when it is HP, this surface is 90 degrees. Draw its projections. Projections is nothing but drawing its front view and top view. In generally, if I take pentagonal surface, right, 40 mm side has an edge on HP. This is edge, right? This is having its edge. Edge on where? HP. Now, if you observe, the entire surface is on HP, but condition is one edge. Only one edge should be on HP, like this. Only one edge is HP and surface of the plane is inclined at 45 degrees. When I lift it, right, when this edge is on HP, this surface will be equal to 45 degrees to HP and perpendicular. See, one edge, it is on HP. This is important here. Now draw its projections. In general method, what you will do is, it's not a directly drawn question or answer, right? You will be going stages, where first stage you are supposed to draw the true shape of the plane. If you remove the angle, you will get top view, true shape of the pentagon, front view will be a straight line. Now one edge, with respect to that, we will lift that line and we will draw its projections. Right? Quickly I will show you, right, how XY line, pentagon, top view, true shape. Now that is your front view, straight line. Now this edge is on HP, right? Edge on HP. So what we will do is, we will keep a point here and you will redraw this line. From here you will be drawing, and from here you will be drawing these lines. Finally you will be drawing diminution. This is the successive stage by stage problem, 2 stages. Now we also auxiliary plane method, we are also supposed to draw the same. Remember, in auxiliary plane method, in projections of lines, first of all we have assumed a line should be parallel to both the planes. Here also the same. In auxiliary plane method, projections of planes, you are supposed to draw the true shape first, right? So just keep this aside, and I would like to take this as reference and I will draw this. So what is this surface? Inclined at 45 degrees. 45 degrees here, front view will be a line. Removing this, surface will be on HP. Now top view is true shape of the pentagon, front view is a line. So simple. XY, top view, true shape of the pentagon. I am drawing a pentagon. Top view, right, here giving A, B, C, D, E. Front view, it will be on XY, right, front view projectors from here one edge is nothing but AE, edge is on HP. So this becomes what? A dash, B dash, C dash, in brackets B dash, initial dimension, each side of the pentagon, 40. Up to here, you know it very well. Now from here, what we are supposed to do? Auxiliary plane method. Auxiliary plane method means, you remember, there are two types of auxiliary planes. Auxiliary inclined plane and auxiliary vertical plane. Auxiliary inclined plane will be inclined to HP perpendicular to VP. Inclined to HP perpendicular to VP. Auxiliary inclined plane. Auxiliary inclined plane is used to determine auxiliary top view. You remember this, recall this. Auxiliary inclined plane is used to determine auxiliary top view, which is diminished shape of the top view. So in that case, now previously if you remember, for straight lines, I have drawn x1, y1 as new reference plane, and I have called it as auxiliary inclined plane, and this at an angle of theta 45 degrees, which is given. But for this problem, you should not draw your x1, y1 anywhere on the xy line. You should have to draw this entire thing you should have to draw the entire x1, y1 with respect to this point. This point. Sir, why? Why? Because he is clearly mentioning that an edge is on HP. What is this edge? Here also if you observe, whenever you have drawn, this complete edge represents a point here. Now that point you have kept on xy line. So same condition, with respect to this line, I am supposed to draw a line which is x1, y1. This is auxiliary inclined plane. Now this angle is theta equal to 45 degrees. I hope you understand. I have drawn the wrong thing, erased, explained why I am drawing the right thing. Why? Because this x1, y1 should be coinciding with this point. Why? Because an edge on HP. From here you know everything. As usual, you have to draw perpendicular lines of the adjacent front view. Here front view where it's coinciding with xy line. So lines, perpendicular lines to what? New x1, y1. Here also it should be drawn, but it's coinciding. This is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees. Now after this, what you have to do? If you remember with respect to lines, here it was height, here it was distance. Now that distance is to be extended here. Remember, distance is to be extended. Why? Because auxiliary inclined plane will be giving auxiliary top view, which is diminished shape. So what lengths we have to extend now? See, whatever the lengths you have here, the same three lines are to be extended. Same. A is common, right? From A point E here, whatever the distance you have, from here you are supposed to extend some small thing. Now this has to be extended off. Now this has to be extended. I hope you understand. This line from A to E, here from A dash, right? From A dash, whatever the line, see total EA you have to draw. EA. From here to here, total, right? From here to here, from here to here, from here to here, total length it has to be extended, right? Shape, for obtaining the shape, here A to A, this point gives you what? Auxiliary top view, A1, right? Now same B, outside it comes, outside reflection, this point B1, C, outside it comes, C1. Now D and E, measure this with the help of compass, measure this. Now cut it. This is D1. Measure this, cut it, E1. Hope you understand. Same, right? It's not this distance. This distance is from here to here. I marked. Distance is from here to here. This distance is from here to here. That thing is to be extended here. This length, and this length. Don't think this is from here to here only. That means even though if you draw, you will get only 3 points. Now finally, A1, B1, B1, C1, C1, D1, D1, E1, E1. Diminished auxiliary top view. This is your final answer. Auxiliary top view. This is true shape. This is diminished shape. You understand? See, comparing with this true shape, angle, diminished shape. True shape, front view here on XY. After that, new X1, Y1, new reference line. It has to be start at this particular point. Don't forget that. Why? Because here AE, whatever A dash, E dash, it is edge on HP. Draw theta equal to 45 degrees. Onto that, draw perpendicular lines from adjacent front view, which is on XY line. After drawing perpendicular lines, you have to extend it. What length you have to extend means from here to here, here to here, here to here. In between, you have to pick points E and D1. Finally, you will get diminished shape of pentagon. Simple problem, don't get confused. As you have understood projections of lines through auxiliary plane method, this is also same. But the distances which you are extending from x1, y1 are the lengths of projectors from xy below. AE extension, this DB, C. That is the only typical thing which you have to remember. Hope you all understand. If you have any doubts, still you can contact me at any time. Thank you.